So, Treyarch just released a new blog post about the contracts that are coming next week to Black Ops 4. And for those who saw my last video on the contracts, know that my first opinion of them wasn't very good. But after I read this blog post, I really think contracts in this game could be actually really good. So let's talk about it. Basically, what the contracts are going to be is we have in every single mode a unique set of contracts. So in League Play, Multiplayer, Zombies and Blackout, its own contracts. In the contracts, every mode will have a specific daily contract that will refresh every 24 hours. If you can't make it, it's gone. So we have a picture here from the multiplayer contract on the left. We can see the daily contract, which is Heist, Challenger, Play and complete 5 games of Heist. I think it's pretty reasonable for 1000 XP and 1 reserve case. On the right side we have 2 other contracts. In each mode we have a list of 6 contracts where we can choose from. 4 normal ones and 2 hard ones. The hard ones will take a little bit longer to complete, but they will have much better rewards than the other ones. When they are going to refresh, we don't know yet. Treyarch just said that the daily contract will refresh every 24 hours and the other ones will refresh at a regular basis. We don't know yet when exactly they're going to refresh. I hope it's every day or every 2 days, but we need to wait to see how this develops. In the worst case, it takes 1 week to refresh. Anyways, this works like you can have any contract active, and if you think like, nah, I want to do the other one first, you can switch while keeping your progress. But as soon as the contracts refresh, only the 2 that you have active will keep their progress. So if you have, here they have chosen Handiwork, get 5 multi-kills as a result of using a specialist weapon. If you have this contract activated, you don't, let's say they refresh every 24 hours. You don't need to complete this contract in these 24 hours. You can keep it for like 2, 3, 4 days active. You won't lose your progress. You only lose your progress in the ones that are inactive. When they refresh, they're gone. But the 2 active ones you will keep forever until you complete it. So we can see here also a hard contract for Blackout mode, Solo Stalker. Place in top 10 in a solo game 2 times. This is actually a really easy hard contract. Like it takes, if you're really going for the top 10, you need 2 or 3 Blackout matches to complete it, and you get 2 reserve cases and 500 merits for that. So I think it's pretty reasonable. The rewards of all the contracts are in, you get every time 1 or 2 reserve cases, depending on how hard the contract is. You get bonus XP in Multiplayer, Zombies and World League. You get bonus Plasma in Zombies and bonus merits in Blackout. That means if the secondary contracts are going to refresh every 24 hours, you can complete 28 contracts in 1 day, which is actually really good. That means you can get up to 31 reserved cases if I did my math right. So I think 31 reserve cases is actually pretty reasonable. We had last week the picture of like win 10 domination games to get 1 reserve case and 1000 XP. This was completely out of the world. Like the challenge is way too hard and the reward it was way too underwhelming. But I really think this is much better, and I think the contracts, how they are going to implement them in the next title update, is actually really good. So next I say reserve, earn rate and daily tier skips won't change, so everything you know until now will stay the same. So they're also going to talk about zombies. So it's pretty much the same. You have a daily contract and 2 secondary contracts that you can activate. And we have right now a daily callings contract in Zombies already, which gives you a second tier skip and some other rewards. This will be replaced by the daily contract, which still gives you the bonus tier skip plus 1000 XP and 1 reserve case. So Next they say they're going to make it easier for us to get new weapons. So, in addition to contracts, we're making changes to how new weapon bribes will work in the future. In an upcoming update, we'll introduce the new Ultra Weapon Bribe that will first reward a black market weapon that you don't own. Once you own any variant, base version, MK2, etc. of all black market weapons in the game, Ultra Weapon Bribes will then reward a MK2 weapon, Mastercraft, or other variant that you haven't unlocked yet. New Ultra Weapon Bribe that will give us, that's basically what we understand under a normal weapon bribe. It means it gives us a black market weapon we don't yet have. No MK2s, no Mastercrafts, no nothing. Only. And they will also add a special event like back then with the Barbarians event during Operation Absolute Zero. We will get probably 25 tiers in the contraband stream, and if we complete them, instead of a weapon like the Cap 45, we just get a Ultra Weapon Bribe, which is pretty cool, I think. So the old weapon bribes that we will get on tier 25, it will not change. It will still be possible to get MK2 variants out of it. They will not change it. What I can imagine is that they will bundle this yellow weapon bribe in the blackjack shop, like it already leaked. I can see that happening, but the ultra weapon bribe is, I think, reserved for special events. So actually, Treyarch, I think this update you're planning is really good. The contracts look really good, actually. You can get a lot of items. I don't understand the XP really, because many people are already Master Prestige or level 1000 even, and don't really have to care about the XP anymore. And I also think the Ultra Weapon Bribe could be actually really good, so they make it much more easier for us to get weapons, because right now at the moment, if you get lucky, you get one weapon and that's it. Like, the reserved cases have such a bad drop rate, it's just horrible. So, I think Treyarch did really good with this update. What's your opinion? Write it in the comments, leave a rating, and bye.